Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to episode number 5 of Falling Season 2. Obviously, this is the 25 by 25 world, seeing as how it's not too big. So in the last episode, we finally completed this amazing build project, which was this really cool tree farm, which is nice and all, but I don't obviously want to have my chests down in here. They were here temporarily, but, you know, that's only temporary. So what I want to do is I actually want to make some stone brick. So stone brick is not too difficult to make, and actually the main reason that I had made this tree farm was so I could start to get charcoal. Look at that. So we can get charcoal pretty easily. For the rest of this stuff, I'm just going to be smelting cobblestone. I really need cobblestone because I want to make a nice base up top. So to complete that, we're going to need cobblestone. We already have some stone brick in here that we had already started smelting, which is perfect. Hopefully trees don't block our ladder up and down. And no, I did not forget about the zombie spawn, or sorry, the cow spawner. I did not forget about it. Don't worry about that. I promise I did not forget it. But I want to kind of find the center of this room-ish. It doesn't really matter if it's the actual center or not. But let's get these leaves to go away first. And of course, as I start mining this tree grows. It's good that the trees are growing, don't get me wrong, but you know, when you're trying to build, it's like, come on, guys. But you know what? I think this is as centerful as we'll get. Yes, I know it's not a word, but I'm going to use it as a word because it sounds fancy. So it doesn't actually sound fancy; it just sounds kind of stupid. But this looks right. Is basically what I'm trying to say. It looks right, and that's all I've got going so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to periodically place stone brick along the ladder wall. There's actually a layer above us. It's not too far up here. I know it's kind of hard to see right now, so excuse me for just a second. Is that iron right there too? I think that is iron. That's actually really good that we found iron. We'll grab that real quick. Don't worry about that. Okay, thank you very much for falling down on me. I hope there's no gravel up here. But yeah, our layer should be really soon. We dug this whole layer up here. So I'll meet you guys once we get to it. It's just a little bit further, and I don't want to keep digging on camera. There we go. So I think I've dug up to it. If not, then there's something severely wrong because there's an entire layer dug out right here. So this is what I dug out. Basically, the only reason I dug this out was so I could get materials to build the floor down below, namely sand. It's kind of rare. But yeah, looks good up here. We can build a base out of this pretty nicely. So one thing I do want to do is I want to make this ladder shaft look really nice. I'm going to try to make this entire base look really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down these three little layers right here. Of course off camera, but I really need to get these done because the ladder shaft... Actually, you know what? It's bright enough now. I think you can see. And plus, you guys need to understand what I do. When I'm doing these projects, this series hasn't been getting too many views, so it makes me not want to put a whole lot of effort into it. That sounds really bad. But think about this. If you spent a lot of time doing something and it didn't go too well, you probably wouldn't want to do it again. That's exactly what's happening to me. For some reason, this series is just not doing too well. The other ones did well. Maybe it's because it's sort of the same thing, and I get that. And if it keeps getting no views, we'll just end it, which I know sucks to hear, but it also sucks to make content when it doesn't get any views. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation for both of us. So it's not like I want to end it necessarily. But I mean, I want to end it if it's not doing well. But if you want to show some support for the series, leave some likes on the video. Of course, you don't have to. But if you are enjoying the series, then it would mean the world to me if you chose to leave a like. But yeah, alright. Enough begging for user interaction. Let's actually get some content done. I said I wasn't going to show you this, and I did show you it, so I'm sorry. But I don't think it was that bad. What I think we need to do is add maybe a few torches in here because it gets really dark in here, especially with shaders on. So we just have to break a few blocks like this and then just put a torch down or something like that. And then we'll do like another one right here. And then I think that should be okay. We don't need many more. I don't think so, at least. This should be good. Just two like this is perfect. And, yeah. So I don't actually want to build the base in this episode, I don't think. Only because we have already spent the last few episodes doing these giant projects. And whilst I love giant projects, I don't want to do another one right after I did this one. So I think what I'm going to do is try to get to the top. And I always say I'm going to try to get to the top. And then I get there and I'm like, why am I here? This is a bad idea. So maybe we'll make a little fishing area or something. I'm really not sure. But I want to get a good steady stream of charcoal going just because I feel like that's the resource I'm running out of quicker than anything is like coal. You know, just things to smelt stuff with. So hopefully we can get that going pretty quick. This looks really cool. I maybe could have better execution at the top there with maybe some stairs or something, but let me wait for it to become day. Hold on. All right. Well, this seems day enough for me. But yeah, I'm going to go up to the top of that ladder. And I think what I'm going to do is make a few changes. I just want to make it look a little bit better. Granted, it's just a ladder shaft, but it could, you know, there's no point in making it look bad. I always try to make things look as good as possible. You know, sometimes I fail, but sometimes I succeed. I think this is going to be a succeed. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, so the leaves have decayed a little bit. I was actually doing some stuff on my phone, but you guys don't need to know about any of that. But yeah, so basically what I'm saying is eventually I think I'm going to start like a normal survival series again. I wanted to wait until the next big update happened, but if I'm honest with you guys, I don't think that's going to happen for quite a bit. So I think starting another survival world would be a heck of a lot of fun. I like normal survival worlds. Sometimes I get bored of them, but if I set big goals, then I can usually stay interested long enough to make a series. So I'm sorry that my channel's been so spotty and like I've made a series and stopped it. I don't want it to be like that. It just ends up being like that, but it's not on purpose. So I'm working my best to correct that. You know, I'm a human. I make mistakes and I can only do my best. That's all any of us can do is our best. And I think I expected too much of myself. I thought, you know, that's not me. I can always make a series, always finish one out. And then when it didn't happen, I got really discouraged, and that's not good. And then the comments telling me, Neo, why can't you keep a series going? You know, that gets to me too. And it's kind of just like a negative loop, I guess. But I shouldn't be talking about this. I should be talking about the falling world. It's literally right in front of us. But yeah, the layer above us, I want it to be our home. I want to get like a fully functioning village and stuff. I just don't know where the villagers are. I know some of them will spawn at some point. I also know that in the nether, we can get spawn eggs. So we can change spawner types to be whatever we want. Okay, I think I have enough oak saplings on the ground. And they're just going to perpetually grow. I mean, there's so many of them down here, but basically it's an infinite source of wood. And that's what I was going for. So, couldn't be any better. Look at all this charcoal. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of charcoal. So these are a bunch of blocks. I think we have specific chests for dirt and stuff. And dirt goes into here. I haven't played this world in a little bit, so don't mind me. And then I think cobblestone has its own chest. But other than that, I think everything else just goes in to this chest if it's a block. Like solid block. Okay, and then other stuff goes into here. Like all this stuff, it goes into here. Okay. Let's go up above this layer for a second. So I don't have a ladder on the outside of the world anymore. If you remember, we actually removed that completely. As well as filled it in and made it look good. So we don't have a way to get up necessarily to the top. And I can't really sneak over the edge because, well, it poisons you like that. Which isn't great. But it's also not that bad at all. I want to get up to the top, but I think it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt at this point. So what I'm going to do is take this stone brick, and I guess we'll just make the floor in here for now. We're not going to do a whole lot with this base, but I do want to at least get a floor established and maybe move these chests up here. Wow, I did not make as much. Okay, hold on. I thought I was making a lot more stone brick. Okay, yeah, I didn't even start that one. Whoops. Okay, this guy's making... Okay, this guy's not making stone brick. I mean, it was making stone brick, kind of, but I need more. Thank you, sir. Okay, and you know what? You've worked really hard, but I'm going to need more effort there. I'm going to need a whole stack going. Okay, so that's 3 stacks going. That should be good, somewhat. We have 15 stone brick already, which is okay, I guess. I really don't know how much we need for a whole floor, but what I can do is make it out of slabs and probably, yeah, I mean, we can literally double our supply. So that's already a good bit. Do we have any more extra stone brick in here? No, we don't. Okay, we have stone though. So actually we do have a little bit more stone brick. I'm not sure when I made all this stone brick. I think it was for the exterior of the house, for like this layer right here. I'm really not sure. I don't remember. But let's go back up here and let's start mining out the bottom floor, basically where we're standing. I think I'm just going to keep it 3 blocks high, only because it's such a pain to mine a layer. I'll mine all this on camera because, you know, it's not that boring and you guys can see. But yeah, this is what I've been doing. And I did this. Can you imagine doing that for the tree farm area? That literally took like 5-6 hours. And that video has, you know what? I'm going to do it to him. I'm going to do it to him. I'm going to go on here. Yes, the last video has 12,000 views, which, okay, maybe I shouldn't complain as much as I'm complaining. But if you think about 12,000 views in the grand scope of things, grand scheme of things, when I did this series before, and you know, I know this was during the summer, last summer when PewDiePie played Minecraft and 1.14 came out and everything was huge. But each one of those Falling episodes in the first season had over 100,000 views for like a month, which I think that spoiled my perception of what's like normal, you know? And I'm trying not to be so negative about it, but it's like you see all these huge numbers like 100, 200, 300,000 views, and then you go to 15,000 views or 12,000 views or whatever the number is. It is discouraging to a degree, and like I don't want you guys to be discouraged too and think like I'm going to quit YouTube or anything, because I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep grinding on this until I get a full-time job. And even when I get a full-time job, I think I'm still just going to grind on it a little bit at a time. And you know what? If Minecraft dies, I'm dying with it. That's all I got to say. I'm not going to switch up the channel. People have told me time and time again, Neo, why haven't you switched up the channel? Why haven't you tried any other games? Well, I haven't tried other games because all of you are here for one connected reason, and that's Minecraft. So if I start doing another game, yeah, sure, some people would watch it, and that's fine. But I want everyone to have the opportunity to want to watch my videos, and I think Minecraft's going to be the best choice for me. Now, that's how I look at it. I could be completely wrong, and if I'm wrong, so be it. But I'm going to trust my instinct. I'm going to stick to Minecraft like I always have. It's never done me wrong. It's always been a good game to me. Okay, let's be honest. Sometimes, you know what? I got to retract that statement for a second. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. Things will happen that you don't want to happen, but that's not what I mean. I just mean that as a generality, the game has treated me well. I've played it since I was... God, how young was I? I guess 11 years old, literally 11 years old, because I'm 21 now. I've played for like 10 years. Minecraft came out in early 2010. So, oh, it's 2020 now. Oh, that's still so weird to think. But yeah, I've played the game for quite a while. So I'm going to stick with it. Okay. But as you guys can see, I'm sort of just mining out all of the dirt for now. Like, or all the dirt type materials as well as the wood. Then I'll go back with the pickaxe and nab up the rest of those materials. But there isn't that many. Also, our dungeon spawner is right over here. Right over here. Where is it? Oh, I can't lose this. Hold on. Okay, so it turns out the spawner is actually below us. So I could not find it for the life of me, and I didn't want to completely lose it. So I may have gone in spectator mode and looked through the world to see where it was. It's right here, which is... You know what? That's interesting. I'm kind of happy it's right here, but at the same time, that's a little confusing. It's in the ground. But you know what? We can get some grass grown up to it eventually. I'm not going to forget about it, I promise. And yes, this will break. Watch. Look, you just keep jumping, and things will work out your way. I'm going to leave the hole in the ground, though, for now. Maybe I'll put something over it eventually. Let me go downstairs and wait for it to become day. Okay. Let's just keep on mining. Do I have any more dirt blocks? Yeah, I have a lot more. I just completely went over them. So all my tools are running out slowly, which is kind of sad. There's no real way to get a stable source of iron on this map, which is kind of one of my complaints with it. You could maybe do an iron golem farm. That's questionable, though. I don't think you'd really be able to achieve that. Maybe at some point, like in the later game. But I think that's kind of the point, is the scarcity of resources. If there was a way to gain them automatically, that may make it too easy. Like you saw in the bigger Falling world, if you watched that, By the way, thank you for watching this too. But if you watched that, you understood and you saw that like iron was not all that rare. You could run around and get it just because the world grew super slow. This world might already be max height. I really don't know. But we know at the top of it, just a bunch of mobs spawn. There's really no point in going up there. But let me go around and see if I missed any wood blocks. I don't think I did. I'll probably have missed a few dirt blocks here and there. But let's start out the solid block excavation. This pickaxe is going to run out way before we get done with this. But at least we have a reason to make a new one, right? Although it may have to be stone, it will still function just as well as this, just albeit a little bit slower. So I don't mind stone tools really at all. They're okay. I did mine out a large portion of the tree farm below this with stone tools, and that with a stone tools. Yes, Neo. That is English. I did use stone tools. It took forever. It really did. Oh, man. I love this tree farm, and I already hate it. Okay, let's see. How much iron do we have? We actually have enough for a pickaxe. That's killer. I'm going to stop you in your tracks. Haha. Okay, and then let's put up the coal. We don't need all this coal in our inventory. We also don't need like 99% of these blocks in here either. No. This isn't my block chest. This is not block chest. This is my block chest. See? I messed up. I'm only human. I'm going to mess up. Okay, let's see. Sand. Okay. And then this can go in here. Okay. I want to make an iron pickaxe. I just really don't want to. I really don't want to use stone tools. We have 6 iron ingots in there. What? Okay. Well, I didn't know that, or I would have used that. We'll go ahead and throw another whatever this was back into here, and then throw some more charcoal or some coal, whatever. It doesn't matter. They do the same thing. I'm not gonna be bothered by switching them or using coal, because coal is technically really rare too. But I don't think there's anything coal can do that charcoal can't do, as far as I know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's something out there. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that charcoal and coal have the exact same function, which is good. If you can't go underground to mine, you always got a source. But yeah, you know what? You know what's really crazy? The fact that it's 2020. I don't think we're giving that enough credit. The year is 2020. The decade is over. A whole 10 years has passed, and I'm still alive. And I'm not surprised I'm alive. It's not like I'm in danger or something. I live a dangerous life. I live a pretty sedentary, safe life. But what I'm saying is that, I don't know. It's just weird, like, when you get older. I say that like I'm just some super old, wise guy, but I'm just a 21-year-old dude. I'm not that old. I'm really not. It doesn't feel like once you turn around these ages, it just stops feeling like you're getting older. I mean, it feels like a year passes, I guess, but you don't feel any different, really. Man, we're getting a lot of iron, which is actually super helpful. I just talked about how rare it was, and I found like 4 iron on this layer. But to be fair, when I mined out these 3 layers right here, I only found like 7 iron in the entire thing. So to strip mine for iron takes quite a while. And as you can see, it also takes quite a while just to build pretty much anything in here. Which is kind of why sometimes I got discouraged on this map, just because anytime you wanted to do any sort of project, you have to excavate an entire layer. And there's iron right there, dude. I'm going crazy. How am I missing that? That's like the most important thing. Also, all the obsidian I've encountered, I've had to break with tools that cannot break it yet. I don't have a diamond pickaxe. What I need to do is get mending. I need to make an AFK fishing farm. That should be priority like number 1 after I get this house done, is an AFK farm. But we don't have an enchanting table. We also don't have sugarcane, and sugarcane is obtained through one of the chests that randomly spawns in this thing via whatever you want to say, in a dungeon. So that's also a little bit of a challenge because I don't know where that is, and I'm not going to cheat to find it like I did with that one. But to be fair, I already had that one found. I lost it, and I really didn't want to lose it because I dug around a little bit, and I was like, where is it? And it was below us the entire time. So that's interesting. What is going on here? You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Yeah. That's not good at all. Actually, I shouldn't have filled that in. I don't know. Sometimes the bamboo can get a little annoying. I think this is the version of the falling map that has it fixed. Used to, it would just grow. And I mean grow and grow and grow. And it would just like infinitely grow. And like, that's not great. That's not good for it to infinitely grow. So I'm sorry if this episode isn't everything you hope for. It's not the most exciting thing. I don't have a whole ton of time. I also need to get a lot of videos made before I go on vacation, so I'm sorry if this seems like it's not as exciting as usual. Honestly, I hopped on this world because people said, Neo, why aren't you continuing the series? And I'm continuing it the best I can. I just don't know. It's not that I've lost all motivation on it, but I've lost a good bit because it's just not doing well. And it sucks to say, but I do YouTube for views, and I don't know why that sucks to say, but people are like, you do YouTube for views? You suck. It's like, I mean, who would want to make, I don't know. If you had the choice to make a video for 1 million people or for 1,000 people, which video would you make? I guess whichever one made you happier, but what makes me happy is getting a lot of views. So maybe I'm like Mr. Krabs, but on YouTube. I'm the Mr. Krabs of Minecraft. Please don't start calling me that. Did we already use a whole iron pickaxe, dude? No way. That's surprising. I didn't think we'd use that. All right, I'll meet you guys back up there with an iron pick. All right, we're back up at the top with an iron pickaxe. Just like I said I would meet you guys up here when I had an iron pickaxe. So I saved you a little bit of oh, there's another piece of iron. Oh my goodness. Where is all this coming from? I should get the coal too. I shouldn't get lazy. That's a necessity. Coal is very good to get. Iron, obviously. Diamonds? Nah, I'm just kidding. We have 1 diamond, though, so we can make a diamond pickaxe and 2 diamonds. But I keep making these diamond shovels because there's just so many dirt blocks. I'd say about half the blocks are like dirt variant type blocks, you know, gravel, sand, dirt, and the rest are just all stone type materials. And then mixed in, there's a few logs, ice blocks, stuff like that. Okay, so for the first layer, what we're going to have to do is we can either use slabs or we can go and get those full blocks and just build a layer down there. I think what I'm going to do is just use the full blocks. I don't see the point. Oh, man, we have 4 iron ore on us already, so we already made up for that iron pickaxe that we had lost. So we can put that into here, I guess. Yeah, we don't have any iron ore in here or anything. Let's take all of our stone out. That's a lot of charcoal. Heck yeah. We'll go ahead and start smelting up some more charcoal, because why not? Let's put this charcoal up. Again, it's good that I have a supply of coal. I don't know how much stone brick we're going to need. I really don't. But we need to make it all into stone brick anyways. And I'll come back down here and make those slabs in a moment. But let's go up here and let's just fill in that bottom layer. Do I have any extra glass? This could be an issue. I may try another wall design or do like a normal house with like, you know, like windows. Yeah, I really don't have that much extra glass. Okay. And sand is not too common, unfortunately. Like as you saw, we probably got like 7 or 8 pieces mining out 1 layer of this thing. So sand could be an issue, but I think oh man, another? Okay. I need to be quiet. Maybe iron ore isn't that rare. I don't know. It seems like it's really rare, at least from what I've seen. From what I've played. And I've played this map a lot. Probably more than anyone else. Maybe. Maybe there's a viewer out there that plays it more than me. I really don't know. But I try to play it a lot. It's just, sometimes it gets boring because it's like the same thing over and over. But you know what? We just got to keep on trucking. Got to keep on trucking. Something wrong with me. I swear to God, there's something wrong with me. Okay. Cool. So now we're going to go make some slabs, which I think it'd be a lot easier if I just did this. Pulled one of these numbers right here. Oh, not where I meant to place it. And then we just make the slabs like this. I don't know how many we need, so I'm not going to like fill up my inventory with them if we're not going to need that many. But this is my life now. I now am a slab placer, a professional slab placer. I actually placed number 2. You know what? I'm gonna give you a little hint. You didn't see that. I'm sorry. I don't have a bed, and I really don't have time to like wait for it to become day. So I've just been like lying and saying I'm gonna wait for it to become day, and then I just set the time to 0 and come back 2 seconds later. I do that sometimes, and you know what? That's one of those white lies. I don't think it really matters because all it does is make it brighter outside. It's not like there's mobs that are gonna spawn. I'm really not in danger. That is a plus about these slabs. Actually, can mobs spawn on slabs that are on the top half of a block? Is it only if they're recessed by a half block that they can't spawn? I don't know. If you know the answer, let me know. Also, where's that hole for the mob spawner? Oh no, did I lose it again? Okay, you know what? Whatever. I don't remember which. Actually, I think it's over here. No, it's not. How did I already lose it again? I even left a hole. Did I fill in the hole? I guess I did. Well, you know what? That's just the way she goes sometimes, guys. Hey, does anyone in here watch Trailer Park Boys, or has seen it, or watches it? I don't know. That's a show that I enjoy, but not many other people really enjoy. It's just everyone on there is so stupid, and I think that's the attractive part. Like, not like, you know, attractive in that way, but the part of the show that that makes me think it's funny and enjoyable. Like, dude, I mean, everyone on there is so stupid. It's crazy. Okay, what is 25 by 25? I don't know what the number is, but that's how many slabs we're gonna need. And apparently we're gonna need a lot more than I had smelted. How? I'm not sure, but that does mean we have to wait on some more slabs. I mean, you know what? C'est la vie. Let it be what it's gonna be. I don't remember what does c'est la vie mean again. Someone tell me in the comments. I'm sure. Actually, you know what? Don't tell me. Don't feed my knowledge, my desire for knowledge, because I've asked questions like that before and I forget, and then I ask them again, and people are like, Neo, didn't you ask that last episode? And I'm like, maybe, but I forgot. And people are like, how, dude? How? Okay, well, we need more slabs, obviously. So let me get some more smelting. And then I will actually have to wait for those. There's no way to make furnaces go faster. And that's something I wouldn't do. I'd never give myself blocks or anything. But if it's something that's just going to make my life a little bit easier, then I figure why not do it? You know, you only got one life, so you might as well make it enjoyable. And you know, it's not enjoyable sitting here staring at your monitor until it becomes day. That's not too enjoyable. You know, maybe for some, you know, I'm not one to judge. Maybe oh, that's the wrong chest. Maybe for some it's enjoyable, but for me, I'm like, I don't want to wait there, and I don't want to watch that. Okay, let's put up all these items. Let's put up all these blocks. Just try not to put up dirt or cobblestone. Those are the two blocks that have their own chest, and then I want to keep these. Because cobble goes in, no, dirt goes in here. Cobble goes in here. So if I need a little bit more sand... yeah, see, I only have 36 sand. Not that much sand. But we do have those 5 iron, which is good. But yeah, I'm going to wait for these to smelt a little bit, and then I'll come back. I actually have to wait, too. Poor me. Okay, so I'm impatient. We're going to check. Okay, there's really not that. Did I have it paused? Did I have it paused? That doesn't feel right. There's only 39 stone brick in here. But you know what? We can do this. We can do this many stone bricks, and then we can come back down. It'll be quick. But yeah, how's everyone's day going? So there's probably people watching the videos who are like me, right? I watch a video, I never really interact. Sometimes I leave a like if it's really good, but most of the time I don't comment or anything. This isn't about likes, by the way. If you're going to get turned off and be like, this dude just wants my like. No. So if you're a lurker out there, I'm calling you out right now. You're getting called out. If you've never left a comment on a YouTube video before, make mine the first. And you want to know why? Because you'll get a heart from me. And you'll know that I actually see it. And a lot of creators, they don't see everyone. They don't see everyone's comments. But that's what separates me. I keep my ear to the community. And I honestly do read every single comment. Yes, some I will skim through because, you know, I already know what they say. Because I can read the first letters. And I'm like, oh, man. You know, they're trying to troll me or something. But if you leave me a comment, oh, fruit. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. You know what? It's just the way the turntables. Just the way the turntables. Maybe we'll do a little centerpiece with this smooth stone. I don't know. But yeah, if you've never left a comment on a YouTube video before, if you want to, you know, if you want to leave it on my video and make mine the first one you've ever left a comment on, do it. But if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm not trying to make you do anything you're uncomfortable with. That's the kind of person I am. I don't want you to do anything ever that you're uncomfortable with. But if you want to leave a comment, just say hi, maybe meet some new people, some new Minecraft people, then feel free. But if you don't want to, then don't do it. It's not that big of a deal. I figured I'd, you know, just put that out there that I have a very friendly community, and if people are acting mean in the comments, I just ban them from the channel. So, if you can't comment on my videos, then you are mean. At some point, potentially. Or I mistakenly, I don't know. I don't block that many people on YouTube, but sometimes people just say things, you know, it's just kind of toxic, and you're like, nah, I don't need that on my channel. I mean, if your comment has a bad word in it, it's automatically flagged and isn't put on my in my comment section. My videos are not meant for kids. They're really, really not. But I do not use bad words in my content, so technically it's family friendly. But that doesn't, again, mean it's made for kids just because it doesn't use bad words. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, just showing you how hard it is to do this. Of course, next episode, I'm not going to film it like this. Granted, I hope I have more time in that episode, but I hope you guys kind of understand now why it takes so long to do these episodes. They're really not that easy. Of course, this one was kind of a quote lazy unquote episode, but you know, it's just that some of them are gonna have to be that way if I don't want to like end up quitting. But yeah, thank you guys for watching episode 5. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you want to leave your first comment ever on a video, then leave it down in the comment section below, and I will read it and give you a heart. Maybe even reply. You never know. You just never know. If you say something so compelling, I'll reply to you and be like, what's up? But anyways, I will see you guys in a video very soon. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. Even after all this time, I really do think you guys are special. And thank you guys so much. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye.